Got it to the bone. No, you're not on the phone. I know. You never know. Got it to the bone. No, you're not alone. You're hung up the phone. Got it to the bone. No, you're not alone. You're hung up the phone. Got it to the bone. No, you're not alone. Hung up the phone. Hey, hon. You can get done. You know you're not the only one. Hey, hon. Come get some. You know I'll wait for her. Come. Got to the bone. No, you're not alone. You hung up the phone. At least that's what you thought. Words I caught. They're going. The top eight's the best. The peg will do the rest. You're good to the bone. No, you're not alone. You thought you hung up the phone. Heard about the creams of the bone. No, you get it on my phone. Good to the bone. I know you're not alone. I heard you born on phone. Good to the bone. That's not your own. But I know you're wrong. You got it to the bone. I know you're not alone. You thought you hung up the phone. I heard the screams of her. It's just a curse. I know you can't leave it alone. I know you like the bomb. Heard you on the phone. I know you're not alone. That every girl that I even grown. It's not 69. You is so fun. I know you hate it. I know that you hate it. I know that you feel it. I know you masturbate. I know that you hate it. I know that you hate it. I know that you feel it. Can you kiss me? Kiss me. Then quit it. Hit it. I know that you hate it. I know that you hate it. I know that you faded. You won't quit until you get to it. And that's a dirty, dirty fucking kiss. I know that you hate it. I know that you faded. Get with it, kid. All I wanna have today. All I wanna have next to you won't quit. It's a dirty kid. I know that you hate it. I know that you feel it. You're quick. Going into this. Yeah. You do it all down. Yeah, all time. I know you're a quick kid. You always get too deep. Such a dirty kiss. I know you're a quick kid. And the quick hits. This is Bam Electric Ghost, and we're talking about our latest tracks. And typically we have Josephine talk about these tracks, but today I'm going to talk about them. And then we'll have her talk about them as well. So the first on deck is a song called Dirty F Kiss that we wrote in an interesting method. So we're going to actually play it in the background a little bit. So what's interesting with this song, we actually, instead of using our Moog drum machine, went back to using the JDXI combined with our Arturia BeatStep Pro, which allows us to use all the Roland classic drum machines that are built into that system, but extend the beats with chain patterns. The other feature you'll hear is the use of the VT3 vocal transformer with the scatter capability, which allows us to do an interesting effect on Josephine's voice. And then we also have what's going on is the BeatStep Pro is running a sequence that has a repetitive kind of interesting synth tone. You hear this repeating loop. But on top of that, we're running a Roland I think SH5 or 7 bass line. And then we're doing a Moog bass line, so it's a double bass track, kind of polyrhythmic bass tracks, have one on the Moog, one on the Roland from the JDXI. And so the whole song is really just kind of a funk groove of Josephine talking again about oral sex and also about, sex that's like bad to the bone. And it's just her typical flow, and she's always played this idea of being a dominatrix, alpha dominant one, and she likes to be in charge of that show. The other song is talking about the pleasures of masturbation, and that kind of gets into gvibe.com, where you can go and check out the G-Ball, which they sent that to us, and
it's a great alternative to a typical adult device, and it looks like a light bulb, so no one's really gonna know what it is. So if you're concerned about your privacy and somebody finds it, it's not so obvious. The Rocket Ship Splashdown is a song about Josephine in her nether areas getting into self gratification and the orgasms that come from that. And that's pretty much that song. And so these songs, again, are into the heavy sex and expansive sounds, which has always been part of what we've done. We remember back in 2016, we had a song called Encoders Cunning Us Blues, and we're actually thinking of putting that song back out. So we've always been in this zone. It's not something we just started doing. We've been doing it since 2016. It's part of what the Ghost is about, is not just political electronic music, but sexual expressive music through expansive sound, and that's the idea of sex and expansive sound. So for all those crews that don't like it, we're tagging this as an explicit episode, and we don't have to worry about that. We don't have any sponsors right now because end of the year, and so we're going to be getting new sponsors going into next year. So that's why we're feeling a little freer to have some of the more sexual content on this side. For a while, we were moving it over to Josephine's side, but this particular episode is going on this side, and we'll probably do a follow-up episode on her end. Again, something we were talking about on Josephine's show is the new kind of vintage re-release of the Prophet 5, Prophet 10, and I've been kind of torn between whether or not Prophet 510 would be my next big synth purchase, or would I get a Roland Phantom? And again, it's kind of this kind of push and pull toward, do I want a workstation, or do I want to be able to add polyphonic analog sound? Now, a lot of what we hear in this song is because we're using analog synths like the Moog, but we're also using digital synths like the JDXI. So I've been able to get a merging of both by using my Roland poly synths like the JDXI and the Juno with flourishes coming from my Moog and my Arturias. It's been a good combination, but I do have that polyphonic kind of pad. I don't have that. I mean, I have what the recreations I can get from the PCM recreations on my Juno, which in some cases, some people have found to be, they didn't really realize they weren't analog. So it's kind of like how you use your tones in your music. And if you mix them well or layer them in a good way, sometimes you can't, they're indistinguishable. But the Prophet 510 sound is a very well-known sound, similar to my Moog sounds that I use. And it would be something I'd like to incorporate. And I would prefer the Prophet 10 because I play with both hands, and I like to do, 10 voice, key-fingered elements of my music. So I think the Prophet 10, from what I've seen, is a player's machine. It's not really as much of a composing machine. It's a sound design machine, and it's a playing machine because it's got the kind of aspects of a mini Moog or a grandmother or a matriarch, and it's that you can play all the controls in real time, and it's pretty simple to see where you are spread out. So it's a performance machine, kind of like a Hammond B3 or a mini Moog. And that is probably a great thing for a player to have. But it would put me pretty far back in trying to get that Phantom. But I've been working with my Zoom R24 and my Juno, and I could continue to work that way and add this kind of great sound to my stable. And so it's kind of like, is the sound worth more than the actual, the how you do the work? And I think the Juno, the Phantom would give me a really good way to collaborate with other people, but I haven't been collaborating that much lately. So if I'm going to do what I want, Prophet 10 would probably be the thing. So we're waiting to see where we go in terms of our day job to support something like that. But we'll see where we are. It might be easier of a sell to get the Phantom because it fits into it, but it's kind of a safe bet. So I guarantee I can get my Phantom to sound in a way that some people would say, well, I'm not going to buy that because that's too corporate. But in terms of what it can do in your workflow and its capability of integrating with all your analog gear, I think, if you had a Phantom, a lot of people would complain about a Phantom, but they never would actually have one. I've played a couple times at a Guitar Center, and it is an amazing machine. And the RD piano alone, if you're a piano player, synthesists sometimes forget about the piano. I know maybe they have a Yamaha piano sitting around with some other piano, but being able to get something like an RD piano and still have, Jupiter sounds and sounds you can create from the engine, from the Zencore engine. It's a pretty powerful engine. You can do a lot. And I would have it's kind of like the issue, like my Juno has a 256 voices, which is similar to what the Zencore can do. So it can layer that many tones. And there's something about being able to do that, I understand modular synthesis. I understand analog synthesis. I have both. And I'm not going to sit and say I don't like using those PCM 256 voices from Roland and the analog behavioral modeling that I get off of my System 1M. There's something about that stuff that's really good. And I'm not going to denigrate it and act like it's no good when it is. So that's my my pitch today. Please listen to the full Durty F Kiss and Sexy Expansive Sound. If you feel like helping us out, become a sponsor. You can do it for 99 cents a month. That's $12 a year. That's pretty cool. If you could do that, that'd help us out. We also have one-time payment that you can do through PayPal Me. You can always do that if you go into our SoundCloud or our Spotify. You can hit the COVID relief button. For any artist that you see out there that you like, I would encourage you to use the PayPal Me buttons on your favorite artist, SoundCloud or Spotify, because in this time people can't tour. And so if you don't want to do it for us, do it for somebody else. But, hopefully you find it in your heart to do that. We see a lot of people who support YouTubers. That's cool. But musicians, it's sometimes very hard for us to get support. And if we're not touring, you really need to help your favorite band in that way. So we're going to ask again, please hit the PayPal Me button or become a sponsor of the show, a supporter of the show. Again, it's 99 cents is the cheapest way you can do it. You can do it one time and stop, or you can do it for the full 12 months. That's $12 a year. It's less than going to McDonald's. We'd ask you if you like the show, please do that. Thank you very much for listening to Phantom Electric Ghost.
A rocket ship of love, a rocket ship of love. Are you confident enough? A rocket ship of love, a rocket ship of love. Darling, are you on drugs? Are you confident enough for that rough fuck? Are you confident enough for that liquid up stuff? That rocket ship of love, rocket ship of love. In orbit my love, in orbit on drugs. Did the gravity wear off? Or did you get lost? In the MDMA take off? Or did you get off? Yeah, a rocket ship of love, a rocket ship of love. You can't trust that fuck. A rocket ship of love, and an MDMA blast off. Did you get lost in the takeoff? You gotta lick me down. I'm pulling down for a splashdown. Lick me down. I'm calling up for a splashdown. You mad enough to get into that? Fuck. Yeah, I'm rocking ship of love, rocking ship of love. Your head in love, doing that stuff. Empty remedy, take off. Look me down for a splashdown. Oh, in a hotel uptown. It's a rocking ship of love. It's so tough. Rocking ship of love into that rough fuck. Lick me down. Lick me down. Lick me down. Ready for a splashdown. Down, 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 down. Rockin' shake of love, rockin' shake of love. Lick me down, love. Ready for a splashdown. Fuck. Splashdown. Fuck. We're in that hotel uptown. Yeah, my dirty, dirty town. Fuck. Rockin' ship of love, rockin' ship of love. Ready for a splashdown. Fuck. Ready for a splashdown. Fuck. Ready, my love. Ready for that fuck. Ready for that likes it rough. Ready for a splashdown. Fuck. You're ready for a splashdown. So tough. Ready for a splashdown. Fuck.